Alright. Another game of Gaia Project. Now the one I did a couple of days ago, it was a very close game. I played against two medium opponents. Let's do a medium and a hard this time. Let's see what happens. Who are we gonna choose this time? Do we want to go with the Geodens maybe? The endgame conditions are number of sectors and different planet types. Let's go with the Geodens. Might be an interesting one. Alright, let's swap to the full screen. So we are playing the Geodens. What are the other? What's the AI going to play? The medium one's playing the Xenos, and the advanced AI is playing the Ambas. So, what is our plan for this game? Let's have a look. So we need to get to as many sectors as possible and as many different planets as possible. And then the round bonus points is advanced research area 2 points, terraforming step 2 points, 5 for one of the big buildings, and then rounds 5 and 6 are trading stations. Gaia planets is round 4. So where do we want to be? We want to be close to red and yellow. Red and yellow would be good. I just noticed most of the orange planets are spread all the way around. So I think this is definitely one we have to be in. Let's see where the others go. Confirm your turn. So he went and built next to me, which is extremely annoying and good at the same time, which means my options now is up here, which is good and horrible because it's close to this mine, but the two planets I have close to me are black and white, or titanium and ice, I guess, which all require 3 terraforming steps for me to get there. That is not happening. So my only choice to expand from there would be to either go to this red planet or this Gaia planet over there. This Gaia planet's too far away. This one, even if I use my quantum cube for distance, is very dangerous because this guy's gonna take it very quickly. This is a very bad starting spot for me. may have to risk it here. The other choice, I suppose, is go down there. That's just too far away from everything. Let's go there. Let's go there and see what happens. This is going to be very tricky. What are we going to pick? They took the most, both of the ones that we would want to pick. So maybe we go with the one that will get us 4 charges, because we want to be able to get the 3 terraforming steps as quickly as we can. Okay. There's our income. Okay. What are we doing now? So, ideally we want to grab this planet as quickly as possible. So, one way of doing that is we can come down here to the actions and grab this 3 terraforming step action. But here's the thing, our ability is that when we build our planetary institute, every time we build a mine on a new planet type that we didn't have before, we gain 3 knowledge. That's these guys' whole thing. So I feel like we have to do that first before we get to a new planet type. Of course, the problem with that is it's going to take up almost all of our resources. So I will do something I don't usually do. I think I will try and upgrade this. What are the chances of this guy going there? I don't know. Let's upgrade this guy. See what happens. Okay. This guy's too far away to concern us at the moment. Yeah, okay. So he took his free terraforming step from his booster tile and built there. I think we have to do it. I think we have to upgrade to our Planetary Institute. What else does the Planetary Institute give us? Does it give us our standard? Yeah. So it gives us 4 charges. So it's not too bad. It is going to drain all of our resources, but we'll give it a go. Okay. The Xenos built a lab and I've gone up on the research track. So the situation on the research track now is... Oh, the Ambus is relentless. They're building mines like crazy. This is the situation on the research track. We each have 1 here, and then the Xenos have 1 up the income track. Now, we don't have 3 power to use this, but we can burn 1 to charge 1. Now, none of these guys actually have power on level 3, so we could delay it, but I am concerned about this planet being taken. Although I don't think that's going to be benefiting any of them anytime soon. I mean, the way we've played this from the very beginning, I think we have to do this. So we're gonna go and take this action, which is going to... yeah. So we spend the 2 power we have, and then we kill one which charges one. And then we are going to spend our quantum cube to go there. Question is, what do we do after that? Was that even a good idea? Too late now. We've done it. This feels extremely tight already. We haven't even started yet. Oh no. So we got our 3 knowledge, which is great. We still have 4 credits and 2 ore. So let's have a look at our board. Now, building a mine wouldn't give us an additional income this round. But at the same time, we need to be building more mines much quicker than usual, I think, in this situation. The problem obviously is our terraforming isn't good. Now we do have 4 knowledge, which we have to use. Well, don't have to use it, but it's good to use it. The question is, what do we use it for? Obvious one is either the terraforming track to make terraforming cheaper, or the navigation track to be able to travel further. Both of these are going to be useful for both endgame objectives. None of this helps us this round. So I think I've made a mistake. Instead of building here, I should have built towards this end so we can get closer to our own planets, because now there's going to be terraforming costs everywhere. So, what do we want to do here? Do we want to go up this track, or do we want to go up the navigation track? This is a very interesting decision. Navigation is good. Can we get to anywhere? Potentially. Let's go here. Confirm. How can the Ambas have so many resources and they already have... how many mines on the board? 5. That's crazy. Oh boy. So, we could upgrade. Or we can try and reach another planet to build, which I don't think we can at the moment. We're too far away from our own planets. We cannot reach a Gaia planet and have a leftover quantum cube to build. And we cannot research because we have only 3 knowledge. So we either have to pass, or we can upgrade one of our mines to a trading station. Now, the problem with that is we're going to be very ore poor next round. And as usual, building the Planetary Institute in the first round has completely crippled me. I think I'm going to have to upgrade. Let's do this. Okay. That's been upgraded. Alright, the Xenos passed and they gave that booster tile back, so that's great. It would be great if Ambas passed before us as well, but it's not going to happen. They have way too many resources to do that. Well, now we're gonna pass. What do we want? We want all of these at the same time. We are desperate for money, we are desperate for ore, and we are desperate for extra distance. Wow. Extra distance will give us 2 additional charges. So do we want to go that way? Without money, we're not going to be able to do much. But what's the next round for? What does a +3 get us to? It can get us to green. The Gaia planet can get us to a red planet, but again, we're not going to have the terraforming for any of that. It feels like this is pretty critical, or this one, to be able to get out of the middle there. So that's going to be tricky. I think that's going to be tricky. Okay, money or I think we're gonna go with the distance, because we can get money other ways, in other ways. Okay, let's go. Oof. Give up 2 points for 3 charges. Well, here's the deal. I have 6 charging power now, but I'm also getting a new one. It's a bit early in the game to decline that. Let's do it. Let's use it. Yeah. More upgrades. Well, I'm not going to even be giving up more points now. Yeah, no, decline this one. Okay, the Ambas have passed. They are in an excellent position, the Ambas. I am in a horrific position. The Xenos are not in a much better position than me, so the game is going mostly as expected. The hard AI doing really well. Oh, an academy for Xenos straight out the gate. Yikes. That's a great upgrade very early. So, we don't have many resources. What do we want to do? We have our extra 3 distance. We have heaps of power that we can use. And we have 4 knowledge. Unfortunately, what's happening in our research? So if we get to the next level in the distance thing, the navigation track, we could use this or that to build on a planet that's 2 spaces away, and that's 1 or 2 terraforming spots. Unfortunately, we have none from here. White and black are 3 away. None from here. The only one we have is a blue and a brown planet from this side. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. But it feels like a bit of a non-decision at the moment. So we're gonna do that. My friend Stuart is asking if this is the Steam app, because the game also exists on BGA. Yes, that's the Steam app of the game, so it has like a fancy graphic user interface to fit everything in one screen, but obviously nothing fits in one screen. You have to sort of click on here to see your player board, and click on this button to check out the research tracks. They've done a pretty good job of having these overviews here, so you can have a quick glimpse of what is going on. Even the end game scoring, and there are different round scoring, but obviously it's not the same as having everything in front of you at the same time. Alright, so that's happened. Now, we are going to use one of these guys to go on one of these 2 planets, and I think we're going to get the blue one. So double terraform. And we're going to go to this blue planet here, which is a new planet type for us. So that will get us 3 knowledge. Oh, gets us 4 points as well, because this round scoring is 2 points for every terraforming step. So that's not too bad. What are the Ambas doing? They're upgrading their stuff. Xenos had a quick round. They've passed. Okay. Oh man, this is a tight game. We have the +3 distance, but again, we have none of our planets close enough. We'd still have to burn our quantum cube, which I'm not crazy about at all. The other thing we could do is use our +3 distance and build in one of the Gaia planets that is within that navigation distance. So it could be this one, could be this one, or it could be this one. All of those 3 seem like great ideas. And by the way, that's the only other thing that we'll be able to do, because we've run out of resources again. Very, very quickly. So I think that's the play. The question is, what do we want to do? Going here gets us closer to maybe a federation with these 3 buildings. If we upgrade this, and gets us a new sector, also opens up a bit more potential on this side. These 2 seem less appealing. This is very good, because we're in striking distance of both the yellow and the blue, and the, well, we're already in the distance of the brown, but this looks like a much better idea. Oh, we could go there as well. Because we now have a distance of 2. So distance of 2... Oh, plus E3 gets us to our planet here. Yeah, I forgot about that. We have a base distance of... navigation distance of 2 now, so we could get to our own planets. Do we want to do that? I think we still need to go close to this. So we're going to do that. Maybe this one would get us a few more options down here. Maybe that wasn't the brightest idea. Do we want to change that? Nah. Overthinking it, as always with this game. So we got extra 3 research for that, because I didn't realize that was the first Gaia planet that we've built. So, do we want to keep going up the navigation track, or do we want to start going up the terraforming track? I guess I've neglected the knowledge track a bit, which for these guys seems like it would be a good idea to have an additional income of knowledge to supplement your 3 knowledge you gain every time you you build on a new planet type. This feels like too good to let go, but this also feels like very good. Let's go there. Although our problem right now isn't distance. It's mostly terraforming. That's okay. We're gonna go up on this track. Can't do everything in this game. This is the definition of a heavy hero where you cannot do everything. So they've both passed. My go. I'm gonna pass, obviously. Now next round we're gonna have 3 credits, 3 ore, 3 knowledge, and 1 quantum cube. That is bad, and we only have 4 charges, so we're gonna get 2 plus 2. We're gonna get 3 on this bowl. We need the money. We desperately need the money, and we desperately need the ore. We need both of these things, but we need the charges as well if we want to build somewhere else. I don't think that's going to happen this turn or next round. So, if that's the case, I think we're going to give up on the ore. I think we're going to go either with the money or with this guy. We need the money. We may be able to charge, so we'll take the money. Okay, that was round 2. How are we looking? How's this game looking compared to the one I streamed a couple of nights ago? This is looking way, way, way tougher. Resource-wise, the Ambas are smashing it out of the park. The Zeniths aren't doing bad, but I'm less concerned about them. The Ambas took a planetary institute out, so they're going to start making Federation, and then they're going to be starting to swap this with mines. So endgame conditions, if you look here at the moment, we're all tied at 4 sectors each. And here we have 4 different planet types and the other 2 have only 2. So we are ahead there, but I think that's going to change. So what's the plan this turn? The problem is we only have 3 research. That is an issue. Can we find a yellow planet to go on? Yes. That will get us 3 more knowledge. It's not a great spot, but it will get us 3 more knowledge. That 3 knowledge will get us to 6, which is we can go up there or there. Which doesn't help us the current round, but it's very, very useful. Also gets us a new planet type, I suppose, for the endgame scoring. But I want to try and get a federation out soon. Given we're not scoring federations soon, what can we do? We have 2 options. One is we upgrade these to trading station and then make a federation. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power tokens. That's rough. Or we upgrade this trading station to a lab and get a technology tile, which we haven't done yet. The technology tile could be this guy, because that will get us heaps of knowledge, or this guy, and both of these are going to let us go up wherever we want. I think I've talked myself into that plan. I've committed. Upgrade. You want me to choose a tech tile now? I don't want to. So how many different planet types have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna get us 4 knowledge. That's, you know what 4 is? It's not 5, because we have 3. We would want 5 to be able to do a double jump. So do we give up on this for now and choose this? That will get us a couple of resources. Or do we get our charges, which can get us those double terraforms and things that we need? How close are we to a brown or yellow? We're close to a yellow, we're close to a brown. I feel like this is worth it a bit more to me right now. This will take us up this track, which isn't phenomenal, but it will give us options for the future. I feel I'm spreading myself too thin with these technology tracks, especially given I've already used a lot of my knowledge and I haven't really raced up on any of them, apart from navigation a little bit. Oh, here comes the Planetary Institute of the Xenos. Oh, the Ambas took the terraforming action. I was looking at that, obviously. We lost it. We just lost it. So we're gonna charge. We have 4, so we can get some resources. If we charge, we then don't have enough ore to take the double terraform, but we can use one of our quantum cubes as an ore. It's a free exchange. So now if we charge 4, we're missing out on 1 because we only have 3 tokens here. I don't think that's too bad. Or we go and grab some resources, given that seems to be a bit of a weak spot for us now. Well, what am I going to do with resources though if I don't have anything to spend them on? Ooh. I could burn one. That doesn't sound like a good idea now, does it? We need to start preparing for next rounds. Scoring things. So the last two are upgrades to trading stations. We're not in a good position because we don't have enough mines out. Oh, I have to do this. I'm still not gonna have enough. Money next round. I think I can do it now. Can use this, burn the quantum cube as an ore, and go for the brown planet. Let's do it. That got us our 3 additional knowledge. And we're doing well on the different planets thing, I suppose. Nobody's scored many points so far. The opportunities have been very sparse. So where are we going now? We have 4 knowledge we can spend. We're going to go up on all these tracks. Where are we going to go? We've started going up on this one. Now, ideally, we want to go up here to the navigation so we have 3 distance. However, next round we're scoring 4 points for every mine you build on a green planet, on a Gaia planet. And we have a couple of planets here that we could build on. These ones and these ones. I mean, the problem is with only 2 distance, only this one is close. The booster tiles that are available. Okay. No, I don't want to pass. How do I... So I was saying this is still available, so I could grab that. So the question is, do we go up the quantum track or do we go up on one of these two? I feel like we've neglected this a bit and it's going to come back to bite us very, very soon. I think we need to do this. We need the distance. Done. This guy passed. We're now done. We have nothing else we can do. So next round, we are going to have 0 money, because you have 0 money now and 0 income. 4 ore, which is slightly better than nothing. 4 knowledge and 1 quantum cube, and these 3 things are available. This we are not going to take because at this stage money and free terraforming step is massively more important to us. The +3 distance is we now have 3 distance. I think we can get to most of the places we'd want to get. The +3 will open up a few interesting things for us, but the most important is the +2 charge here. Do we have a yellow planet close by? We do. Let's go with this. I feel I'm trying to do too many things at the same time here. I said I was going to try and do this federation up here. It hasn't eventuated, and now I'm shifting my attention to other areas. Okay, the Ambas have 8 power, so I reckon they're going to use that for some action. There you go. They've snatched the 2 ore action slot. The Zens have upgraded. That gets me 3 charge, which is not bad at all. Now, before I do anything, I think I need to do my charges, because that will get me access to a lot of these things. Unless, yeah, I don't want to burn any power now. I want to do my 4 charges. Okay, the Ambas spent their other 4 power and they stole that knowledge. They're catching on. Sectors, they're definitely expanding. So that green planet is gone. We were too late, unfortunately. I should have gotten that straight out the gate. I was asleep at the wheel. What do you want to do now, Dev? Nobody's gonna steal these though. They're too far away for anyone. But we lost the one that counted. Ouch. That hurt. That hurts. Do we want to grab the money? It feels like we have to. Yeah. Hang on, before we do that, do we have an opportunity to go up on one of the tracks and get some charges? Not quite. So yeah, we are doing this. Taking this, spending the 4 power, gain 7 money, which we desperately need. I don't think I've gone through a game before where I have avoided trading stations like the plague, like in this game, which hasn't been done on purpose. I've been just focused on other things. Interesting. Okay, that's 2 charge for a point. Oh, that's not me. I'm too far away for that. Oof. Okay. We have our terraforming thing, so we could go and build there. Which I feel we have to do. Grab the terraform, get out of there. Yeah. We need the yellow, that will get us our 3. Yeah. 3 extra knowledge. Still not at 8. I think that this is going to be our downfall. Okay. So, we have some options. We can upgrade this mine here to a trading station and then do a federation. That's going to cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tokens though, and we only have 9. We have 8, scratch that. So we're going to be left with 3, which is bad, but we do get 1 as income, so it's not horrible. That's option A. Option B is... I don't think there's an option B. Option B is to build in one of these Gaia planets to get the points and increase our presence on this side, which doesn't get us more sectors, which by the way we're tied now with the Xenos for 5. think it's Federation time. Now what do we do with our research in the meantime? If we wait for the Federation, we could use our 4 research to go up on this track. That will flip the Federation token, and that will get us the Lost Planet and distance of 4. Now the Lost Planet in itself is a new planet type, which means that's going to get us 3 more knowledge. So I think that's the correct sequence here. We upgrade this guy. Oh no, it costs 6 money because it's not in the neighborhood of somebody distance from 2. But it's like it's a one-way street. We have to do this. Oh no. That sucks. That sucks. But it's done. Yeah, the ambassador are going to do Federation now as well. Federation time. We're using this guy, and this guy. So yes, this suggestion here that is ready. Okay. Which token do we want? This is an interesting decision. I know we've run out of money, and I know I've been complaining for the entire game I have no money. But if we take this, this is going to get us to 9 knowledge, plus the 3 that we're going to get from advancing and getting the Lost Planet. That's 12, which means that will get us another knowledge upgrade. Now I know that doesn't get us money, but it feels like that's the right play here. How are you gonna get money, Dev? I don't know. The other thing is, because next round we're scoring trading stations, we need to get our trading stations out. When we have a bunch of mines we need to upgrade, we need the money. Oof. This is tricky. So what I'm saying here is, if I use my 4 knowledge to go up there, that will give me another 3 knowledge, and then I'll be able to jump 2 up on this track or this track. As much as I want the money, it feels like that is the better play here. Let's see. So that gets us the 6 points. We finally got unstuck from 19. New turn, you say? Well, this is happening. Going to the top of that track, we have the Lost Planet. Where do we want it? Now there's 2 ways of thinking about this. I could go on the left hand side of the map to be close to these mines and be able to form a second federation, or I could go on the other side where I can get to new sectors. So I think that's probably a better play. Because from here I can reach all 4 of my planets now. So, long term, I think I'm in a pretty good position to be able to win both of these, or at least not lose the sector, the most sectors one. I think I'm going to be able to win the most different planet types. So what that means is I'm gonna need to be in a good situation in terms of endgame points from the research tracks. So hear me out. We have 8 knowledge. We can go up twice on some of these tracks. If we go up on this one or this one twice, we will get 3 charges. So we will charge our 3 things to the end. That's not enough to get us money in terms of getting this action, which is taken anyway, but we can get 3 money. However, if we go up on the quantum track, that will get us some quantum cubes. We can then use them to score this again, which gets us our Federation tile score again in terms of points and whatever the benefit is. In our case, it's knowledge. So, even though this feels correct, I think that this feels correcter. I'm going up here, although this is not a bad idea to try and get this Federation token. Let's go. These guys are going. I'm going to take a quick 1-minute break and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's keep going. So our plan was to keep going up on that track, right? Do this. I think that's a good idea for a couple of reasons. First, it gives us all these quantum cubes that we can now use, and it gets our power fully charged, which we can easily spend to gain 3 money, 1 money each, which is not efficient, but we have charges coming to us at the start of the next round, so this is going to be wasted if we don't use them. Now, here's what I was thinking. I could either score our Federation token again, so that will get us 6 points and 2 knowledge, or we could use all 4 of our quantum cubes to gain a tech tile. Now if we get a tech tile, which one would we get? We only have this, right? Let me have a look. Yeah. Oh, we could do some serious damage with all of this. We could get this. That would get us number of knowledge equal to number of different planet types we have, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be enough to get us an additional bump. But that does cost 4 quantum cubes. So that's quite expensive. Hmm. Do we just get the points? Or do we get one of these two and go up on one of these tracks, or this one even? So here's the thing. We desperately need a second federation to unlock a second top spot so we can get there. We have these 4 mines here. Nothing's gonna happen on this side for a while. These 4 mines, 3 of these can be upgraded, 2, 4, 6, 7. But that also means that we need 6 ore and 9 credits. We're gonna have not a lot. So let me just do that for now. Let me spend these for money, because we need to. So we got our 4 money. It's taken a while. This is a very interesting decision now, whether we spend 3 of our quantum cubes to do this, or 4 and do that. This obviously gets us the points, but this gets us more benefits. Let's do that. Another decision point. Obviously we're not taking this, so our options realistically are either this one, or this one. I don't think that these tracks are worth going up at this stage so late in the game in terms of income. This one, if we can get later on to gain the 7 points, will, but just for the points. This one, if we go up on this track again and we have this, we'll be able to take the other action as well, which is very, very good. But I think we're gonna go with this guy. I think so. What does that get us? How much? 7. You know what 7 is? It's not 8. Now this is a little bit tricky. Trying to think about it this way is very tricky. What I'm looking at here is, can I get to the top of all these 3 tracks? This one I've got, it's done. This one I'm ahead by 1, and this one I'm also ahead by 1. So I am ahead, but at the moment I only have 1 Federation token, which means I can only go up on 1 more track. Oh, sorry, it means I cannot go up on any more because I've flipped this to go to the top of the navigation track, which means I need a 2nd Federation token to go up on one of the other 2, and a 3rd Federation token. Now, there's no chance in hell, I don't think, I'm going to be able to do 3 federations, but if I build a 2nd Federation and then use that to go up on this track, that gets me my 3rd Federation token to go up there. All of that provided they don't get there before me, which is where the risk is. So for now, I'm gonna go up here because we are going to need the charges. Here's the Federation for the Ambas. They're already now at 40 points. Obviously they've got 2 federations out. So at this stage, unless I want to build another mine, here, here or here, I can pass. That's the only realistic option I've got. Do I want to build another mine? I think I'm going to need the money for next round. So if I pass, do I go for this? That gets 2 points for every trading station you have when you pass. And next round scoring is for trading stations. And I'm meant to be upgrading them. I don't have enough money. And I'm not going to have enough ore either. But if I take this, I'm going to have enough ore and money I can grab from somewhere. I can just spend some of my power. I think that's the play. Okay, here we go. Fifth round. Let's go. We need to start catching up to the Ambas. They've scored 48 points, which is nuts. This is our round, though. Let's see how we go. See, the chat is a bit quiet today. If anybody's watching, type something in the chat. Let me know what you think. How do you think this is going? So I have 4 power ready to go. I can spend it for something. My brother is in the chat. Hello. Do you think you could play Gaia Project using this app, Stelio? Or is this too confusing compared to the actual board game user interface? So, what are we doing now? Well, given we want money, we could take the money. Yeah, could get used to it. I got used to it very quickly. And the game does a very good job of highlighting the tabs that you can do things with. So for example, if it's highlighting this actions tab, means I still can do something there. So, you know, you wouldn't forget about an action you have or something like that as easily. So we need to upgrade these 3 and then build a federation with 3 tokens. We only have 4 tokens. So do we spend our 4 power to gain 2 more tokens? Is the question. That doesn't get us the money we need, but it gets us the tokens. And we also have 5 knowledge that we could use. So with the 5 knowledge we could go up there. I think we might need the money, unfortunately, because I don't think how else we can make this work. This is very tricky. If we take the money, then when we take the Federation, we're gonna be forced to take this tile that gets us 2 extra power. This is a tricky decision. So the money would get us enough to gain all sorts of things. I think it's a non-decision. We need the money. We need the money. We need the money, yeah. The money has been taken. that's a free charge, thanks very much. Again, I'm confusing myself with yellow. I'm not yellow, I'm orange. That is 2 charges for the price of 1 point. No? I don't know. Did we use our charges? Yes? No, we haven't. So let's take that. We're doing okay. The ambas have more than double our points. But hey, we're doing okay. Right, my go. Charge. Let's see if they're gonna give me more charges here. It's gonna be interesting. Nope. Hang on, what did the Xenos do? Sometimes it goes too quick. Oh, that was the Xenos turn there. Okay. We need some points, right? We better start getting upgrades. Upgrade. Give us the points. Give us some points, please. How much was that? Is that only 3 points? Is that all? Oh well. It's better than 0. The ambas keep getting points. Oh! Here we go. That is welcome. The problem now is, if I saw correctly, the ambas took the 2 ore action. Yeah, so this one's gone. The Xenos took a 12-point federation. They were falling too far behind, and they took a 12-point federation tile. Now, 12-point federation is great because it gets you 12 points, but it's not green, so you cannot flip it to go to the top of any of these tracks. So we have 4. We could get this. But that would be a next round problem. This is a this round problem. So we're doing it. I wonder if I should start worrying about these orange planets and just start taking them. But that's not going to happen this round, because this round our mission now is clear. We have to build these trading stations. All of a sudden our money income exploded, but now we are poor in ore. And all of a sudden I'm left too far behind in points. The Xenos are up to 47, Ambas 57, I'm still on 29. Yikes. Hang on a minute. What if we do this? What if... Oh, the Xenos caught up here. What if we go use our 4 out of 5 knowledge to go up on this track, get us the 2 ore, which gets us to 4. We then use 5 money and 3 ore to upgrade one of our trading stations to a lab, which gets us technology tile. The technology tile will give us this guy. Which gets us up on this track. And we have 1, 2, 3 quantum cubes and one of these, and we can still do our federation. Oh, that is so tempting. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's upgrade this guy to a trading station. See how we go. Okay, I'm ready for my next federation. What's the ambass doing? Okay. Let's do the federation. We have to. That's 3 tokens gone. Now, what do we want? When I play Gaia Project with friends on the table, I tell them that when it's time to choose a federation tile, you take the tray with federation tiles in front of you and you have to do this. It's in the rulebook. You have to do this when you're choosing a federation tile. Ore is nice. So is money. So is knowledge. I think ore is going to be here what we need. Done. Are expanding again. My go, hey? I'm going up here. Now this is a bit at risk, but the Xenos that I'm competing with here do not have a federation tile, so even if they get there, they can't get to the top until they make federation. So I'm risking it a little bit. But if I'm reading this right, I think that should be okay. Although they have 3, 5, 6, 7, they can make a federation. Okay. Let's see what happens. So, we have the money to upgrade one of these to a lab and go up, take this tile and go up on this, which gets us our additional federation tile. But then we're kind of stuck in terms of going up on this one as well, because we don't have enough knowledge for that for the next round, and we're giving up not 3 points, we're giving up 2 points from this because we're going to lose one. So we could upgrade one instead of that. We could upgrade a mine to a trading station for 3 points plus 2 when we pass. Scratch that. All of our trading stations are out. So upgrade research lab, let's do it. We want a tech tile, hey? Now we're taking this, but where are we going to go up? I think we talked about here. But if we go here, we get quantum cubes that we can use. But so do they. Yeah, I think it's... I think this is the game. There we go, I've caught up a little bit in the scoring track. 47 points. The Ambas passed. So, here's the deal. Next round is the last round, yeah? I have 2 quantum cubes now which I can use here to gain a few points, or I can hold them for next round, where I'm assuming I'm going to be going up on the quantum track somehow to gain more of these, to gain a more valuable one. However, Xenos have 2 quantum cubes and they have 1 income, so they're likely to go for one of these anyway. So I think I'm going to grab this. That's going to get me serious points, because that's 3 points plus 1 per planet type you've colonized, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the lost planet 7. That's 10 points for me. Done. So I've caught up with the Ambas in scoring. I'm doing well. Might go again, and I think this time we're going to pass. At this stage, we would ideally want a scoring tile for the last round, but there's none of those things. I mean, this one doesn't get us much. We only have 1 green planet, so who cares kind of situation. For 4 points. And these ones are... We don't need different planet types anymore. I mean, I guess we could. I think I'll just get this one. Just for the charges. I got my points from my booster tile, so I'm actually in the lead now. And I'm leading in both of the endgame scoring. And I think I'm probably leading in research. I am. I don't think the Ambas can catch me in research. So it's just a matter of time. Can they? Oof, they have 25 credits in 10, or they have a ton of resources. So let's see where they can start building. I think we need to grab these planets quickly before they do. Just to secure this. This is getting too close for my taste. 6 different sectors and they're both at 5. So what's happening in research? We're still there. So ideally we want to go up 2 on this track. We have a Federation tile we can flip. Now to do that, we would need to spend our foreign knowledge and then spend 5 credits and 3 ore to upgrade one of our trading stations to a lab and take a random tile, this guy. It's the only one we could take to go up. Which means we can still go and get one of these mines, but we can also spend our 4 money to gain something. What do we want to gain? Do we want money? Do we care about any of this stuff? I don't think we do. I think I'm gonna go and grab this planet, or this planet. This one gives the Ambas charges, but I don't think I care about that a great deal at this point. All right. Oh, the Xenos have 5 quantum cubes. So if I wanted quantum cubes to use them to do something, now is the time. Oh, the ambassador. Oh, they grabbed that orange planet. So I was right to take at least this one. Problem now is I don't have an easy way out of this one, but I think my best bet is still going up on this research track. Oh, they've reached this step. Can they go at the top? Do they have Federation token? No. So I don't want to lose that, so I'm gonna go there. Be on the same spot as them. They're scoring, yeah, they took the action I was talking about. The 3 quantum cubes action is gone. The ambassador swapped their planetary institute again. That's their special ability. They swap it with one of their mines. So they're trying to get another Federation here, which they totally can because they have 1 trillion resources. So the ambassador are going to be our competition, which we kind of knew already. Xenos still don't have a Federation token, so this is still safe. However, I feel like we have to do it. The other option is to use the 2 quantum cubes we have to score this, because it's going to go away. The Xenos are going to grab it, and this is worth 10 points for us. So I feel like we have to do this. Getting close to the end of the game now. This has been a bit quicker than the game I played a couple of nights ago. The Ambas have maxed out their credits. You can't go above 30 credits and 15 aura of knowledge. They've maxed that. They're gonna get a few more actions out of this. So yeah, I mean, at this stage, we just need to upgrade one of these guys to take a tile and go up on the quantum track. The tile is going to be useless because it's going to have to be this one. This is the only wild one, but it's going to get us 4 more points from this step plus the 4 quantum cubes, which we can use. So it's a no-brainer. The only question is, which building are we upgrading? This gets the Xenos 2 potential charges. Let's do that one. Sure. We're taking this, which is useless, but gets us on top of this track, which is 4 quantum cubes. So now the decision we have to make is, if we want, we could spend our 4 quantum cubes to gain a technology tile. At this point, the technology tile that'd be useful to us is just this one, basically to get us the 7 points, and that's it. The other option is to use the quantum cubes as ore and try to build on a new sector. Actually, we don't have to do that, we can just build here. That's a new sector for us. Right? Am I reading this right? This and this one is the only sectors we don't have buildings. Hang on, that doesn't compute. Yes, there's 1, 2, 3 sectors we don't have buildings in. can't reach that. Well, actually we can, because we have the +3, so we can go wherever we want. I don't think it matters. I think we're just going to grab this one, I guess. Now for that, we are going to use 3 of our power, which is a free conversion for an ore. Right. The Ambas is still getting points. They've gone ahead of me again. Well, now I can take this. I think I'm doing well. I'm going to take that. Take this tile. Score the 7 points. And I think I'm now in a good position to win both in-game things. I don't know if the Ambas can do... Well, I guess they can still do their federation, so let's see. There it is. There's their federation. And the 2 ore they need to keep building. But I don't think 3 ore is enough for them to build in 2 more sectors. We'll see. Take your turn, you say. Yeah, I could do my charges. Doesn't harm. I don't have anything else to do, any resources or anything. The Zeniths are close, they're on 65 points. Oh, the Ambas decided to spend their money to upgrade. That makes sense, because that gets them 2 more bumps. But I don't think they can beat me. At this point, I don't think they can beat me. So now, I can spend my 4 power to get another ore and build on this sector here, then they definitely cannot reach me. I don't think they can reach me now either, but I'm gonna do it. I'm going to spend this, build there, use my 3 power. That's in the 9th sector I have a planet in. Yeah, they're not getting there. The Xenos took another 12-pointer. They're struggling for competing in other areas, so they're grabbing the points, which makes perfect sense. And that's it. We've zeroed out everything except this single money here that we can get. But other than that, we've used everything we could. 1 credit, 0 ore, 0 knowledge, 0 quantum cubes, 0 everything. All we can do is pass. Wow. I'm 7 points behind the Ambas. But I don't think that's gonna be enough for them to beat me. I'm 9 points behind the Xenos, but I'm leading both of them here. Yeah, there you go. There you go, they passed, and that's the end of the game. 152 to 145. That was closer than I thought it would be, but I guess I was already 11 points behind. So here's the breakdown of the score. We start at 10. These are the final scoring tiles. So I was first in both of these, so I gain 18, and 18 is 36. The Ambas were second in this one, so they got 12, and tied for this for 9 points, so that's 21. And then the Zenos got their 9 from here and 6 from here for 15. But research levels, I was on the top of 3 tracks, which I don't think I've done before, or maybe not as often. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps, 4 points each. That's 36. Ambas had 2 less steps for 28, and the Zenos were further behind. This is remaining resources, 3 points, 3 resources for 1 point. These are round scoring tiles, like scoring during the game. The Ambas got more there. This was balanced. This was also balanced from Federation tokens. This was the tech tile. Yeah, the Ambas got a great boost with 16 points there from an advanced tech tile. And I scored 20 from my quantum cubes, and the Zenos did as well. These points here, the minus, is how many points you gave up during the game in exchange for passive charging. So that's it. That is the end of another Gaia Project game. This was awesome. So I managed to beat a hard and a medium, so it sounds like maybe it's time for 2 hard opponents next time, or maybe 3 of them. Maybe I take a faction that is more difficult for me to play. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, Telio. And see you around tomorrow or the day after for another stream. Gaia Project's a fantastic game, so looking forward to playing more of this. Take care.